We finally got back home, and Uncle Jeff decided not to call the police. First, we had no proof that it wasn't an accident. The police would probably say that it was just a drunk driver. And second, we didn't have any good information to help them find the car. There were 2 messages on the answering machine. The first message was from Ben. He wanted me to call him. Maybe he had some time to get together for that celebration I had promised. The second message was from Aunt April. "My darlings," she said, "I read about the murder at California University in the paper today. I really hope you're not mixed up in it. Jeff, you're a grown man. You do what you want. But if anything happens to my baby, my Derrick, I'll never forgive you. Do you hear me, Jeff? I'm off to Paris for a week or so. I don't want to be reading about you two in the newspapers. Do you hear me? Goodbye, my darlings. I'll see you when I get back." I looked at Uncle Jeff, and he had a guilty look on his face. "She's right," he said. "I'm being a terrible uncle, dragging you into another case." "You didn't drag me," I said. "You couldn't keep me out of it if you wanted to. I'm 19. I'm an adult. I can vote." "I can make my own decisions," I said. I was getting angry. I wasn't Aunt April's baby, and I was tired of being treated like a child. "Still, if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have seen a dead body and almost been killed in one weekend," he said. He was getting ready to say more, but he must have seen the look on my face. Okay, he said. "We won't argue about it. We'll both try to be more careful. We won't do anybody any good if we can't stay alive to try to solve this case." We said good night, and we went to bed. I wasn't angry with Uncle Jeff. In fact, he was right about everything he said. But I wasn't going to be taken off the case. Not now. The next morning, I returned Ben's call. He was depressed. "You know my thesis?" he said. "I gave the official copy to the dean to sign. The university has to get that signed copy by Friday, or I won't get my diploma this semester. If I don't graduate, I won't get that scholarship to Berkeley. My life will be ruined. Over." "Where's the thesis now?" I asked. "It must still be in Dean Morey's office," he said. "If I can get it, I can still have the acting dean, who is temporarily doing the dean's work, to sign it before Friday." "Can't you tell that to the police?" I asked. "Maybe they'll find it and give it back to you." "I tried," he said. "They said that nothing can be taken out of that office because it's evidence. I'm in big trouble." He groaned. "Why are you telling me this?" I asked. "Well, I know that your uncle is a friend of Clara Dunn's," he said. "I thought he could get her to talk to the police for me. Maybe she could convince them to let me have it." "I don't know if that'll work," I said, "but I'll ask him." "Thanks, Derrick. I owe you one." I hung up the phone. I felt bad for Ben, but I had an idea how I could help him. And Jennifer.